Hi, I'm Cory from Voyager, and in this video I will be going through Voyager's 7-step job process when installing siding on your home so you know exactly what to expect with your siding project from start to finish. Let's get started. Alright, and getting started here with step number 1 in Voyager's job process, and that is the initial consultation. After giving us a call or sending us an email, this is where we will schedule an appointment and set a date and a time that works best for you for one of our salespeople to meet you at your home. This initial consultation is completely free. The salesperson will meet you at your house to discuss design options and details, product options, walk around your home, and inspect your home to get a clear picture of what your overall vision is for your new siding project. Here at Voyager, we use a CAD application program called Hover. All of our salespeople are equipped with this Hover program during their initial consultation and during that initial visit. The way this application works is really cool. The sales and design consultant will take pictures on their phone using this program to submit it into the Hover system. After the system renders the photos of your home, it'll put it into the system to get exact, complete measurements of everything we need, and we can also render 3D design imaging of your home that we can send back and forth with you, putting different product, styles, options, different color options on your home so you can get a complete design vision of your home even before making that final decision on what product or colors you like best. Step number 2 in the siding job process is finalizing details. This is the step in the process where you're going to be working hand in hand with your salesperson over the next day or two after their visit to get exactly your design and your vision for your home from your mind onto paper. Our salespeople send you a precise estimate right away within that first day. And like I'd said a few moments ago, with that Hover program, we can also send 3D renderings of your home and send those images. You can click on the image and rotate them, and you can see exactly what your home would look like with different specific products and styles and color options before you make that final decision. So during this step in the process, you will not only get multiple options and different estimates based on those precise measurements from our program, but also you will get a clear vision of what your home will look like before moving on to the next step. Step number 3 in the process is the signed contract and down payment step. So this is where you have now made your final decision on what the overall product and color and look of your home, what you want it to be, what you want it to look like for that finished product, and we then go ahead and type up the contract with the exact specifications of your design decisions. We can then send that contract document directly to your email where you can e-sign it, which makes it nice and simple and easy from anywhere you're at to sign that document and finalize it. At that time, we then ask for a 50% down payment, 50% of the project, to then order the materials and get your project scheduled with the production team. Alright, and now into step number 4. This is the production phase. This is officially where the salesperson has handed your project off to our production team and our project managers. This is where we order all the supplies and materials and product for your project and pull permits through the city and do all the behind the scenes legwork to get your project moving forward. During this step, I also like to mention that even though the salesperson have officially handed you off to the production and project management team, they are still available to answer any questions you have via phone or email at any time. You just have more people now involved in the process who can answer questions. Somebody will always be available and keep a clear line of open communication at all times. Alright, and step number 5 in the job process is when your project actually begins. And this is where all the magic happens. This is when we start to transform your home from old to new. And also a side note for this step, all of our installation crews are trained and certified in whatever siding product you chose for your home. So you can rest assured that it is being installed professionally and correctly the first time. And one last side note about the project phase is that all of our installation crews are also trained to keep a clean, tidy, clear job site. This is to help ensure that there aren't any hazards or debris or anything like that laying around your yard, to keep pets safe and your family safe at all times, and to ensure that your home is presentable at the end of each workday. Alright, and step number 6 is now your amazing project is complete. This is where we work with the homeowners one final time to make sure everything was done to perfection and specification as pointed out on the contract, do a final walk around, and ensure that everything was done to perfection. And the final step, step number 7, after the siding passes final inspection and everything was done complete according to the contract, we ask for final payment and say thank you for choosing Voyager for your home exterior project. All right, and before wrapping up the video here, I wanted to go through a few frequently asked questions in regard to siding projects that homeowners have to help kind of clear up some of those frequently asked questions. And I hope that going through Voyager's job process for a siding project added some clarification and some clarity to the job from start to finish and what to expect as a homeowner. And the first FAQ we get is typically how long or what is the timeline for my siding project? And it's typically 2 to 4 weeks. And that all depends on the weather conditions, the product being used, and the overall size of your home. All right, and our second FAQ is, can we install siding in the winter? And the answer to that is yes, we install siding year-round. Our installation crews are trained to professionally install siding at any time of the year. The third FAQ we get a lot is a maintenance question, usually in particular to James Hardie siding or vinyl siding, and that is the maintenance. What kind of maintenance do I need to do with James Hardie or the vinyl? And essentially they're pretty much the same thing as far as maintenance goes. You don't have to do any maintenance on either James Hardie or vinyl. LP is a little bit different, but when it comes to maintenance, James Hardie vinyl, if you want to clean it down with a hose and rinse it down, that is pretty much all you need to do. You don't have to paint the siding or fill cracks or do anything like that. As long as you're hosing down the siding maybe once or twice a year to keep it clean, that is all you need to do for maintenance on James Hardie or vinyl. And the fourth question we get a lot is, how often do I need to paint my siding? And like I just said, you don't need to paint your siding. When it comes to James Hardie has a 15-year warranty on their paint. You virtually never need to touch that at all. And with vinyl, we recommend that you don't paint it at all either. So with either vinyl or James Hardie, no painting is required. The fifth question we get a lot is, will new siding increase the energy efficiency of my home? And the simple answer to that is yes. New siding typically does increase the energy efficiency of your home. We are applying brand new house wrap and weather sealing your home, brand new window tape around all the window openings so everything is sealed off and weatherproofed. And the new siding, especially with James Hardie, is a thicker product that adds better insulation to your home as well. And the sixth and final question we get a lot is, what does Voyager do to keep my yard clean? Like I said, we do train our crews to keep a nice, clean, neat, and tidy workspace throughout the day, and they do clean up and ensure there aren't any hazards or debris left over on a daily basis before they leave the job site at the end of the day as well. So everything is kept clean, neat, tidy, and organized, and to make sure your house is presentable at the end of each day after the work is done for that day. So that does it for this video. Voyager's job process from start to finish, beginning to end with new siding jobs, what to expect, so there aren't any questions or concerns before we start on your project. This is all laid out for you nice and clean and easy to understand, and also some frequently asked questions that we typically get from homeowners to help clarify and clear some things up on that end as well. I hope you all have a great day, and we'll see you next time.